Hey everybody, it's James here with my daughter Kyra on Talking Turnbuckles. Today we're going to go through a quick rundown and a predictions of the 2023 WWE Elimination Chamber. So we're not going to get into anything else. We're just going to go ahead and do our predictions and try to make this a quick video. The first match on the card is Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. Did you want to go first, or did you want me to take this one?
I'll go first.
All right.
I think Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley are going to win because I feel like Rhea's just going to end it off with Beth, because I feel like every time they are around each other, Rhea just takes her down. So I feel like they might be the end of it.
Okay. Now I'm going to preference this by saying I watched Monday Night Raw, didn't get a chance to watch all of SmackDown, so there might be a few things that had happened on SmackDown that change the story or would originally change my prediction, but this is based on what I know from now. I think I agree with you. I think Finn and Rhea Ripley will win that match. I think Rhea being the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, I think you've got to keep her looking strong. I don't think that she should have defeat in this match. I think that if they do end up losing, it's going to be Edge pinning Finn. But I don't think that's going to happen neither. I think Rhea is going to go in here looking strong. But I think ultimately Finn and Rhea are going to win this match. And I think it's going to set up a matchup at WrestleMania between Finn Balor and Edge. Rumors, I listen to a lot of other podcasts and stuff, maybe even a cage match. So I think that Finn and Rhea have to win this matchup to continue the story. Otherwise, that Finn and Rhea's the Judgment Day has always gotten the upper hand. I think that if Edge and Beth finish it now, then where do you go from there? I think you need to continue the story one more round to get to WrestleMania. So I think Finn and the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley is going to win this one. And again, keep Rhea looking strong as well. So there's a prediction for that match. And we agree, Finn and Rhea. The next match is Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. You want me to go to first, or you?
I'll go first.
All right.
I feel like Brock Lesnar is going to win because Bobby Lashley takes him down every time. So I feel like he's going to have a comeback for this match.
All right.
So, yeah.
Like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch all of SmackDown. I did, however, see the promo of Bray Wyatt. So that adds a little monkey wrench into my original prediction. I'll stick with my original prediction. Basically, kind of like what Kyra said, that every time that even in defeat, Bobby Lashley has laid Brock Lesnar out, left him laying, eliminating him from the Royal Rumble. Whatever. So Bobby's always had the upper hand in that sense. So I think it's time for Brock Lesnar to get the upper hand, even though he's won one match. But I also think that, prior to the whole Bray Wyatt, they've been hinting to the Hurt Business getting back together. And I think it would be cool, or it'd be a good storytelling to have Brock Lesnar win this matchup, and then Bobby connect with the Hurt Business to kind of reestablish himself or get back to the almighty Hurt Business, and maybe help him get the upper hand or the final say to continue the feud. But I think Brock Lesnar's going to win this one. Again, the whole Bray Wyatt thing, and he said whoever wins between Bobby and Brock, run. I'm curious to see where that goes. I don't think that's needed. I think that another rematch of Brock and Bobby here. I think that even this thing, I think maybe it could be a no contest. Maybe they don't even get to the ring, or maybe they get out of the ring in a double count out, the brawl, and there's no match. I think that could happen as well, to be able to have them have another match at WrestleMania. I think that's a WrestleMania worthy match. I know that for years and years, people have been wanting Brock and Bobby. So I think WrestleMania would be a good one. So it's either a no contest or Brock wins. You said Brock. All right. Next match is the Elimination Chamber with Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Asuka, Natalya, and Carmella. Did you want me to go first or you?
I'll just go first.
All right.
I feel like Raquel's going to win because I feel like she deserves it. And I feel like she's just going to go in there and take them all out. Yeah.
Now, she's never seen the Elimination Chamber match. Again, she's kind of new to the whole wrestling thing, so I'm curious to see her reaction during the match. I do, however, think that I just say Asuka. I think Asuka's going to win. I think Raquel would be a great option as well. Liv has had her chances. They're still making her look good, but I think the chase for Liv Morgan, when she had the fans behind her during the chase, I think that was a great story. And then when he finally cashed in the Money in the Bank and won the title, that was a great story. But then once she had the title, I think she lost a little bit there. And she's had so many chances. I think it's time to kind of move on. Not necessarily put her on the shelf, but not necessarily give this one to her. I think that still keep her looking strong. But this was WrestleMania. We all want the fan favorites and everything like this. But this is the big stage. This is the Super Bowl for the WWE. And I think in order to look at this match, who is the WrestleMania-worthy caliber type of match for her, I think Asuka would be the one that I would go with. I wouldn't Natalya. Carmella, I'm happy to see her back. I'm glad that she's back. But I don't think that she's going to win. So it's either going to be Raquel and Asuka, and I'm going to go with Asuka. You said Raquel. So we'll see who wins that one. We'll see who's right. So I think that's the first one where we both have a different option. All right, the next match is the men's Elimination Chamber. This one is not for... let me go back to the other one. The Elimination Chamber match, I did mention that the winner of that gets to face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. That's why I was saying that the winner of that has to be a WrestleMania caliber opponent. I'd say that to say this. For the Elimination Chamber for the men's match is for the U.S. Championship. And currently that is held by Austin Theory. And in that match, he'll be joined by... Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, and Montez Ford. So that's who's going to be in that matchup. Ladies first again?
I think, I love Seth Rollins, but I think Montez Ford is going to win because I feel like he deserves it, so, yeah.
You going to get you a pair of those big red boots now?
Maybe.
I think we all should get a pair of those big red boots.
Yeah.
Next time we go to a wrestling show, we gotta have those big red boots. I don't think I can pull them off. Anyway, I think we'll do process of elimination for me. I think ultimately I'm going with Austin Theory, but the rumor is him and John Cena might have a match at WrestleMania. Do they need the title for that match? I don't know. I'm still going to go with Austin Theory winning. Because John Cena, when he had the U.S. Championship, he made that championship a big deal. He'd had the open challenge all the time. And so John Cena carried that title. So I think that would be a good nostalgia factor for Austin Theory to go against John Cena with that very title that John Cena made a big deal. Seth Rollins, he's getting ready to go into a feud or a match, a WrestleMania match with Logan Paul. I don't think he needs a title. Don't think he needs a title there. And Seth Rollins is Teflon. He can lose matches and he's still going to get over. Fans are still going to be behind him. Johnny Gargano, I don't picture him winning. He's a great story, good underdog. He's our modern day WWE Daniel Bryan. He's got the fans behind him, but for the most part, he's been kind of more in the comical sense. I don't think that he's going to win. Bronson Reed, think it's, too early to kind of put the title on him. Damian Priest, he's been doing a great job. He's been the workhorse of the Judgment Day. It would be nice to have the title on him. But if it ain't Austin Theory, again, I think my main choice, I think I'm going to stick with Austin Theory retaining the title. But my wish list, I would love to see Montez Ford have that title. I think him going into singles would be great. Not to say anything bad about Angelo Dawkins. Actually, Angelo Dawkins, I have a lot of praise for him. He's getting himself into shape. He's lost weight. He's becoming a workhorse. He's improved in the ring or anything, and so there's no Marty Jannetty in this. I think they can both, go into singles, but yet still do the tag team thing. So I think it'd be cool for Montez to have that title, but ultimately Austin Theory will retain the title. Now, the final match is the Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. What are your thoughts on that one? There's a lot to get into that match. It's a huge story. It's a great story there. This one's a little more unpredictable than before. I think there's, out of all the matches that Roman Reigns had, I think this is probably one of the more unpredictable ones. This one and the Drew McIntyre one.
Yeah.
This one more so.
I feel like Roman is going to win, but Sami does have, a chance to, come back and beat him, but Roman Reigns, in my opinion.
Great explanation. I think Roman wins ultimately. I think that, keep him the main story. If what you've been trying to get to all this time was the Cody Rhodes and the Roman Reigns, I don't think it's time to detour off of that now. I think to keep the story going. I know that the fans have been pushing Sami Zayn, and this could be another one of those Kofi Manias or the Yeselmanias, whatever, giving the fans what they want. But I think it'd do a disservice to have this story going and all this investment into the story of Roman Reigns and the Tribal Chief, and for all this long and doing this, and then having him lose the title to Sami Zayn prior to WrestleMania. I think that if this was at WrestleMania, maybe, but I think it's you got to have Roman Reigns going into WrestleMania the champion. Whether he loses at WrestleMania or retains it, I don't know. Again, I'm a Roman Reigns fan. I'd like to see him never lose, but eventually, inevitably, it's going to happen. I don't think that you waste it on the Elimination Chamber. However, I do think that Sami Zayn will get over without going over, and possibly inserting himself into a triple threat match into WrestleMania. That's a possible option as well. Don't think you need that, but again, the fans are behind Sami Zayn. They love them some Sami Zayn, and being in Montreal, his hometown, his home country, the fans are going to be behind him. I mentioned the Drew McIntyre being in Cardiff, Wales, and you hear how the crowd reacted to him. I think it'd be the same, or if not even more, for Sami Zayn. They love Sami Zayn, and he's done a great job in the storyline. But ultimately, I think Roman Reigns a win. Sami a get over without going over, and then don't know if the Usos are going to get in there. Rumors are talking about, maybe Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going up against the Usos for the tag team championships. This might be where they tell that story. KO might come out to help Sami, and then the Usos come out to help Roman. I'd like to see Jay's interaction with Sami and how that goes. We still have yet to see the interaction of Jay and Roman. Again, I haven't watched SmackDown, so this is based on what I know. But anyway, yeah, that's our predictions for the Elimination Chamber. Curious to see what you guys think. Give me your comments. And then tomorrow, after the show's over tonight, tomorrow we'll shoot a video and talk about our the results and what our thoughts were and how we enjoyed it, what we liked, what we didn't like. So stay tuned, and everyone have a great one. Thanks for tuning in.